Many 49er fans are sitting on pins and needles waiting to find out what the future holds for 49ers linebacker Dre Greenlaw. So I'm going to tell you what I've been hearing and what my expectation is with free agency right around the corner. So but before we get into that, let me recap some of the reports to kind of catch up to speed with where we're at. So far, we have already heard that Dre Greenlaw is expected to test free agency. So we knew that. We also heard that the San Francisco 49ers want Dre Greenlaw back. John Lynch, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Robert Saleh have all, we've all heard that they really, really want Dre Greenlaw back. And we all know the fan base wants Dre Greenlaw back as well, myself included. I don't want Dre Greenlaw to go anywhere. But this is kind of what I've been hearing, and I just wanted to share it with you. The reasons and things that I've been hearing have me believe that he will leave in free agency because I don't believe it's necessarily contract related. Obviously, it could persuade him to return, maybe if he were to receive a big enough deal or incentive, or maybe the market isn't what he anticipated, or there isn't a spot for him. But based on what I'm hearing is that it's not necessarily contract related. He is looking to be the LB1 of the next team that he joins. He's looking for the green dot. He's looking for the opportunity to lead a defense. And, not that I don't think that's like anything against playing with Fred Warner or anything. I think he's just looking to have that role that Fred Warner has held since he's been on the San Francisco 49ers. And I think he's ready to kind of take on that role and wants that role. And obviously he can't have that with the 49ers. He'll still be able to get just as much playing time, as if he were somewhere else playing with Fred Warner. But from what I'm hearing, he is looking for the opportunity to be the guy on the next defense he plays for. So that's just kind of where I'm at. I don't want to say too much, but that's effectively in a nutshell of, what I've heard behind the scenes. And I do believe it to be true because I heard this a while ago, and everything that's kind of coming out kind of seems to align with this. So I just wanted to share it with you because I know that a lot of 49er fans want this guy back. And especially with all that stuff that started at the beginning of the offseason with the players' wives posting that he's leaving in free agency and all of that stuff. And all the questions were like, well, it's not free agency hasn't even started. Like, how does that work? Like, what are they talking about? And it basically comes back to like, I think that's his plan. I believe he wants to go find an opportunity to be the LB1 on a new team. Now, again, I hope I'm wrong on this. I hope something changes. I hope something shifts. We're able to keep Dre Greenlaw with the San Francisco 49ers. But if he does go and he does sign elsewhere, I will remember his time here fondly. I will Dre's been such a great player for the San Francisco 49ers. And it started when he was a rookie. It started with what he did against the Seattle Seahawks, that final game of the season with the stop on the goal line that locked in the 49ers first seed, number one seed. So Dre is the ultimate 49er. And we saw that with his game against the Rams and just all the energy that he brought back to that defense. And, it's just unfortunate with what happened with his injury and that we didn't, if this is the end, that we didn't get a last full year. I think that's really what's, stinks the most about him, potentially leaving is that we didn't get like a full last year because he was coming back from the Achilles and then kind of got banged up in his return and they shut him down. So if this is the end, nothing but love for Dre, nothing but respect. He's been such a great 49er, and he has just been someone that is so easy to root for. So like I said, nothing is final. I say it all the time. This is a never say never league. So just when you think there's no chance of something happens, you never know. So I'm not gonna sit here and pound the table and say that this is absolutely 100% locked in. Although I do feel confident enough about it to make a video about it. Um, I just wanted to share it with you, and with free agency coming up, I don't want to be I don't want fans to be shell shocked by the notion that Drake could be on his way out. So I just wanted to kind of to share that, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully he returns. But if he does leave, I want to know how you guys feel about it. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.